Is it working? I haven't used my Mac to stream in probably, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years. I'm always using my Windows computer to stream, but I decided to use the Mac today. Can you hear me and see me, anybody? I'm not even sure if this is working, be honest with you. I haven't used my OBS on Mac for live in a long ass time. I could be just sitting here talking to myself right now, which I think I might be. Yep, loud and clear. Johnny the Beard can't hear me. What's up, folks? I made it home. I made it home. Hold on, what am I doing? Oh, I could do this. Don't mind me, I'm doing something. Can I see chat like that? Ooh, I can see chat like that. Nice, nice. Yeah, everything is good. Everything is good. So I went back, I watched that video. I guess I didn't get hit by a car. I hit the car. But after watching that video, it was not my fault. This dude backed out of his spot, and then he did like that, and then his blind spot, which obviously he wasn't looking at his blind spot, he came right out onto the I want to call it the walkway or the sidewalk, and then that's where I hit his car. So he couldn't see me. He couldn't see anyone coming from that direction because the way he was turning. When he backed out, he went all the way like that. And he had the blind spot. So he didn't stop at the sidewalk, which he kind of should have stopped there so that he could check his blind spot, which he didn't. Therefore, he just pulled right out, which I'm always preaching about people that block the crosswalk with their car. Like, you are not supposed to block the crosswalk. You're not supposed to be on the sidewalk. Now, I know people say, like, you know, you're not supposed to ride your bike on the sidewalk, but I don't know. That's questionable to me. But regardless, if you're driving a car, you're not supposed to block the crosswalk or a sidewalk. Plain and simple. So he just pulled out onto the sidewalk without checking his blind spot, and then shabam, shaboom, we hit. The cop that eventually showed up, she said, because I asked her, like, okay, so what's going to happen? Like, is he contact, like, well, she's like, well, technically you guys are both kind of at fault on this one, so really there's not much either of you can do. That's what she said. I don't know. Why is my belt wet? What the heck? What the hell's going on? My belt is wet. So, and then, strangely enough, I don't know why he felt the need to tell me this, but the guy that I hit was a cop. I'm assuming he was off duty, would be my guess. But when he got out of the car and he's like, well, what do we do? And I'm like, I honestly don't know. What do you want to do? And he's like, let me call my dad. I'm like, okay. And he says, like, he's like, funny thing is, I'm a cop, and I don't know what to do about this. And I'm thinking to myself, that's a little strange. Like, if you're a cop and you're telling me you're a cop, then you should probably know what to do in a situation like this. But I'm fine. I just got some cuts. I might lose my 2 fingernails. I got a big ass bruise on my shin. I thought I broke my shin, but I think if I broke my shin, I'd probably know it. I don't think it's broke. I think it's got a huge knot on there. And it's right on top. The knot is right on top where I had the last cut. So it's, yeah. Other than that, though, everything's good. The bike's fucked up, though. The bike is fucked. His car is pretty fucked up. Even the cop asked me, like, it's like, how did you cause all this damage? I'm like, I don't know. I just hit the fucking car. But I don't know. I guess in this situation, I don't know who's at fault, to be honest with you. I mean, I know the pedestrian has the right of way, but if you're on a bike, does that still make you a pedestrian? I don't know. Some people say you can ride on the sidewalk. Some people say you can't. I see people riding on sidewalks all the time, especially older people. They ride on the sidewalk all the time. So I don't know what the law is with that, but I think it was a matter of, I don't know, honestly. He just didn't check his blind spot when he pulled out. Like if you watch the very end of that, where he backs up and he just spins around, just assuming everything's clear, that's where shit, that's where shit got nasty. So, Brett says, glad you're all right. Yeah, I'm glad I'm all right too, because, whoo, man. I called it too. I said, I gotta stop talking my own shit. The fat guy that was riding on the wrong side of the road is at fault. See, I was on the sidewalk though, Marcus. I was on the road at one point, but I didn't get hit on the street. I got hit, or should I say, well, I don't know. Did I get hit or did I hit someone? I don't know. Let's say the collision happened on the sidewalk, because I was on the sidewalk on that block. I originally started off on the street, and then I got onto the sidewalk, and then on that block is when I hit him. But I don't know, man. I'm starting to think I might need a new hobby or something. But I had to end the, I ended the stream super quick. I had to end the stream super quick because he wanted to exchange information, and then plus I took pictures of his car and his license plate. But yeah, I mean, he was cool, so I wasn't gonna be a dick about anything. He was cool, I was cool. If he would have got out of the car and started screaming at me like, "What the fuck are you doing?" then I would have just been an asshole. But he was cool from beginning to end. I was cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I mean, like I said, my fingers are cut. My nails are, I can feel my nails being pulled up. My shin is fucked, and my left thigh. But other than that, like I didn't hit my head. I don't have any broken bones. I don't think my shin, I think if my shin was broken, I would probably know that. But it ain't broken. It's just got a big ass well. If anything, my bike is probably the big thing here, but then again, his car, there's a lot of damage to his car, so I mean, I could be like, well, you're paying for my bike, and then he could be like, well, you're paying for my car then, so, I don't know. I know people say get a lawyer, but, who has money to throw at a lawyer for something stupid like this? Like, I'll get a lawyer when I get hit by a fucking CTA bus, or, something like that. Yeah, not into just a regular old, fender bender. I was doing a chemo treatment and I had to shut off my phone. I don't know, I missed anything. Yeah, just the highlight of it. Well, actually, the stream was pretty good because we got to see a guy go under a train with his bike. That was pretty mind blowing. Luckily, the train didn't pick back up and slice him in half, but he did roll under a train with his bike. I gave him props for that, for being a complete idiot. We ended up, I don't know where the fuck we ended up at. We eventually got home. I cashed in the $2 bill, but Johnny said, cashing in the $2 bill will give you bad luck. And I'm like, well, if I get hit on the way home, then we know that that's true. So, and then he said he was joking. So it may be cashing in the $2 bill actually might be a real thing. Like it might be bad luck for cashing in a $2 bill. So if anyone has a $2 bill, don't cash that motherfucker in. Keep that with you until you are dead. Get buried with that motherfucker. No, but I know that's not the reason why. It was just pure stupidity, but it was, I'm just glad I hit my fucking head, because I hit my head one more time. That's it. I'm out. I am OU motherfucking T. But my shin is, it's pretty fat. It's not broke. It's just the bone or whatever is bruised. But my bike, the front handbrake is broke. The fucking gear thing, the shifter's broke, and the chain just keeps going, just keeps flipping around, and I don't know how the fuck I rode that bike. I don't know how that bike is still even moving. It's been through so much shit, but man, shout out to Specialized. You guys make an awesome bike. I'll tell you that. Bike trails only. I agree, Rifleman, but the problem with bike trails only, bike trails are so boring. You don't get to like check out like trailer parks and trains and all kinds of fun shit. Did he show you his police credentials? Actually, no, he didn't. I just found it odd that he mentioned that. But then after he said that, he said he doesn't know what to do. And I'm thinking, well, what? You're a cop and you don't know what to do? But you're going to call the cops. So I didn't question it. I just found it a little strange. So I don't know if he was... I don't know. I think that... I'm pretty certain that was his car. He was off duty. But if he is a cop, if he's not a cop and he said was a cop, then that's pretty fucked up. But the dudes that show up... He called someone. I don't know who he called, but 2 or 3 other guys showed up and they looked like cops. Like all 3 of them looked like cops. And I'm like, oh, here we go. And it says Chicago cops too. It ain't suburban cops. And Chicago cops, they don't fuck around. So, but he was cool. I was cool. I think everything is good. If he wants to buy me a new bike or fix my bike, hey, be my guest. I would appreciate that, but I don't know how that's going to work. He must have been a rookie. Yeah, it could have been. Because I would assume if he's a cop and this happens, like he would know exactly what to do. But he didn't have a clue. And he even said, like, I don't know what to do. So I'm like, all right, well. Once he IDs himself as a cop, he is supposed to... Oh, is he? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, if you're looking for a bike that will outlive you, buy a Specialized. You may spend a little extra money, but I'm telling you, from experience, you can hit pretty much anything at any speed and be any weight, and that motherfucker is going to keep on ticking. That rim is still straight. I don't know how. That motherfucker ain't bent. I broke the brake lever because it slammed into his hood, but you know, I guess it's a nice day back. It's a Friday. Don't know what to do if it's his fault. Yeah, I don't. You'll be getting a letter from a lawyer about the damage. Oh, well, yeah. If that's the case, I already downloaded the video, so if I'm gonna get a letter from his lawyer, then we'll play that one. I'm fine with that because if anything, if anyone's at fault, it's both of us. Because he swung around, didn't check his blind spot, and was pulled up on the sidewalk. And then, bam, I came in. As he swung around is when I hit him. So, I believe the correct way he should have done that was swing around, stop before you hit the sidewalk, check your blind spot. If it's good, then go ahead and pull out. In which case, he didn't do that. So, but I don't know. He seemed like a nice guy, but then again, you don't really know people, so you never know. I could get a fucking letter in a week, like, hey, fucking, we need $10,000 to fix this car. Like, yeah, you better fucking pack that in your pipe, because that ain't happening. Did you tell the cop you had it all? Yeah, I didn't tell the cop. I told the guy that I hit. He's like, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you kind of swung out, and I kind of... I'm like, I got it all on video. I'm like, I record all my bike rides. And he's like, oh, okay. He didn't ask for a copy or anything, so. How you know he didn't check because if he would have checked his blind spot, then he wouldn't have collided with me. That's why I know he didn't check his blind spot, because when you watch the video, you see him just swing around. When you check a blind spot, especially coming out of a parking lot, you stop, check the blind spot, and then pull out. No, I don't. No, I don't think I. No, I didn't bust his airbag. I don't think so. The question is, can you ride the bike on a sidewalk? That's the question. That is the question. That I don't know. What we can do. Hold on, we can do this. Let's do this real quick. Hold on. Can we do this? Hold on, I'm gonna try to do this. Give me a second. It's been a while since I've done anything on a Mac. Thank you. Or gone live on a Mac. But we'll watch this together, and we'll let you guys be the we'll let you guys be the judge and the jury. Okay, here we go. There we go, right there. Hold on, I'm getting to it. Let me get to it. There we go. All right, so can we do full screen? No, let's not do full screen. All right, work with me, folks. I'm slow today. Oh, Jesus. This has been a long time. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. Nope, that's not the one I want. Hold on. Just work with me and shut up. I'm new to this. Shit. I hope we're back. All right, hold on. Let's make sure we're back, because I closed OBS. All right, so are we back? Let me know if we're back. Brett, we back? Okay, because I accidentally closed. Yeah, you could. I haven't used OBS on Mac in a while. What am I looking for? Screen capture? Screen capture. Come on. Oh my God. There we go. All right. I'm slow. Application, motherfucker. There we go. Okay. I know it's out of whack. Relax. I'm going to fix it. I think you guys can see this. Hopefully you can. All right. I think you guys can see what's going on right here. Let me hide the mouse because the mouse is a little annoying. Hold on a second. There we go. All right. All right, so let's, how can I do this now? All right. That pansy bitch. Stop. All right, so that's his SUV right there on the left behind that car. He just got done backing out of his parking spot at 7-Eleven, all right? So he just got done backing out, and now he's pulling, rather than pulling off to the exit on the side street, he's going to pull like a straight U-ey and then end up on the sidewalk where you exit out of 7-Eleven. But he doesn't stop and doesn't check his blind spot, so here we go. Come on, you. See? Doesn't stop, doesn't check his blind spot, and then that's where we're at right there. Now, if he would have stopped, this would have been avoided. I'm not, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm not at fault, but once again, I was riding my bike on the sidewalk, so. Yeah, it looks like because he just put. Did your pancreas burst? What? Where's my pancreas at? Don't say my pancreas burst. I don't know where that's at. And if it bursted, I'll be freaking out. Yeah, it was. It's his fault. You're going straight. He was changing direction. That's what I'm saying. Like, he never looked. He should have just. What he should have done is he should have pulled that straight. He should have went out to the side street and then made his right-hand turn. Or even if he's going to do that whole U thing, stop at the crosswalk, which is the sidewalk, check left, right, then exit out. You know, because even if there was somebody walking, they would obviously stop. But if someone's riding a bike, I don't know. So, yeah. But it is what it is. And my camera, yes, my camera is now crooked. Well, this camera I think is straight, but that camera, that did whack my camera too. My phone, I don't know, man, but how this fucking iPhone is still ticking, I am pretty impressed by it because, and Skrelly did text me and says, no more bike for you. So the man has spoken. He says, I'm not allowed to ride the bike anymore, which, yeah, make him pay for the damage. Yeah, but see, I don't, like, do I want to, like, be a dick like that? Like, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of a, yeah, I don't think I don't think I could make someone, if it was, like, something, like, where it was, like, I mean, it is his fault, but, yeah, I'm not, I don't know. No, I don't think, it's weird. I'm not one of those people where it's like I lawyer up or try to get someone to pay money or replace something. Like, if something is an obvious, like, complete fuck up where you fuck my shit up royally or whatever the case may be, then yeah, but when it's like, all right, well, I don't know. But, I mean, even if I was on the street, like, if I was riding on the street, I don't know. If I was riding on the street, it could have been two things. It could have been either A, you know, he would have stopped, even though he was in the crosswalk, he would have stopped, I would have went by, we would have been good, or he was planning on shooting out, in which case he would have fucking ran me right over, and I would be in the fucking hospital right now. So that scenario could have played two different ways if I was riding in the street. Obviously, I was riding on the wrong side of the street if I was riding in the street, but I wasn't riding in the street at that point in time. So it's... that's why he has insurance, Mark. Exactly. I don't know. I don't want to be that. Riding on the sidewalk in Chicago is illegal unless the sidewalk is marked as a bike path. Now, I don't know if that sidewalk is marked as a bike path. Mark, you just came out of that store. What store did I just come out of? I'm lost. That might have been Bachelor. What's up, Ed? Handsome and brilliant. Say your eye wasn't crooked before the accident. You know, I could play that role. I'm like, hey, everything was fucking fine and dandy. I had 20/20 vision, and all of a sudden, I got hit, and my shit went crooked. I got I got all kinds of shit going on. Yeah, now, if that was the case, like, if I had, you know, perfect eyesight, and I came out of this with fucking a crooked-ass, like, Shaquille O'Neal eye, where the shit just starts floating on its own, then I'd be like, yep, now we're gonna take this one to court. But no, my eye that likes to roam it's on its own. It's got its own mind. Erectile dysfunction, now that could be a thing. I have to check that later on. I haven't got an erection since the accident, so I will have to check that. And I'm giving up the nappy dugout. Giving up the nappy dugout. Giving up the nappy dugout. Say you're slim and your big size now is swelling from the accident. I could blame that. I guess there's so many different. I could call Top Dog. Top Dog lawyer. You want top money? Call Top Dog. But I think I'm good. The cop that asked, like, hey, you want to go to I hate going to the fucking hospital. Like, unless my leg is hanging off my body or I'm missing a lung or I'm shitting blood, I'm not going to a hospital. Fuck that. But I felt, you know, I figured I would just go live, let you guys know, because I did kind of, I kind of ended it kind of abruptly. But that's that. All I have to do is walk in a courtroom. As soon as the judge sees you, he'll win the case. Now, if that was the case, Top Dog is here for you. I'm telling you, and there's ST. Speaking of Top Dog, have the driver buy you an e-bike. Well, see, listen, you could play this. Now, you could play this card, and I'm going to play this card because I think in reality, not saying nothing bad about the guy, you know, really cool guy for what I met of him for those few minutes, but if he is a cop like he says he is, I'm going to assume he's a Chicago cop. I'm just going to assume that one. And the guys that showed up within minutes, I'm assuming were his buddies, they all look like cops. So, if you want to play that card and make him buy you a bike, he'll buy you a bike. But just remember, he's got your address. He's a Chicago cop, and they could probably make your life pretty miserable. So, you know. Do I want to be walking down a dark alley one night and get raped in an alley? Probably not. You never know what could happen. You better erase all those other bike riding videos. Yeah, and then plus, all you got to do is just go and watch my other bike riding videos and be like, yeah, this guy was asking to get hit. You also got to keep that in mind, too, because the shit I say and the shit I do when I'm riding my bike live, when something does happen, most of the people that are watching are probably like, you know what? He deserved that shit. He deserved everything he got for fucking doing that shit earlier. Like, you know, getting ripped in half by a train. Like, yeah, you know, that motherfucker deserved it. Because I do talk a lot of shit when I'm riding my bike, but I think that's what makes it kind of fun. But then, you know, at the end of the ride, when you get hit by a car, you can't cry and bitch about it. So I'm not crying and bitching. I'm just kind of stating facts. I think they will love you riding down the middle of the road talking shit. Yeah, exactly. That's got to be completely legal. And that's probably another good reason why I'm not, you know, trying to milk this for what it is. I'm just like, yep, it is what it is. A lawyer will find that shit and use it against you. Oh, yeah, hell, they'll fucking dig that up. They'll be like, Mr. Fagan. Now, even though this gentleman did swing around and hit you, is this you in these videos? And they'll start playing like clip after clip of me like, fuck you! And start riding in front of people and shooting through trailer parks and all kinds of shit. They're like, oh, that's not me. I'd be like, well, technically, you don't see my face in the video, so can you really prove that's me on the bike? It could get really messy. So you're better off just saying, hey, man, have a good weekend, and then just going from there. He's a cop. He probably gets a discount on his car insurance. And my bike, I could probably take it to a bike shop and get it fixed. Probably cost me, I don't know, $200, $250, but there you go. We're back on the road no time. I think that the next time, I think it's going to be the end. Because remember, I almost fell in a ditch earlier on the ride. The only thing that saved me was my asshole and the seat. My asshole grabbed the end of the seat and held on to the seat, and that's why I didn't fall into the ditch. Thank God for that. But later on, I did, you know. So, but yeah, I'm all good, and I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching and being supportive and all that fun stuff. And if it ever does come to it, where eventually I do get hit by a bus and I don't make it, and just, you know, maybe some of you will come to the funeral. Or maybe we'll just live stream the funeral on YouTube, and you guys can just, you know, I don't know, say give your condolences over chat. Because I will live stream. My funeral will be the first funeral that is live streamed on YouTube. I guarantee you. I don't know how. I don't know when. It's going to happen, though. So prepare for that. Make sure you're subscribed, because it'll probably be streamed on this channel. Vape and Fagan channel, probably not. But on this one, that shit'll be streamed live. We'll mount a camera on the casket, and then we'll put a camera down in the hole, so when they drop me in, you can see the dirt being thrown in. It's gonna be pretty good. And I do not want any more $2 bills from Johnny. Thank you. And if anyone in chat has a $2 bill, remember, don't cash it in. Do not cash that fucking thing in, because more than likely you're going to break a leg or get shot or end up getting ass raped in a dark alley. So hold on to those $2 bills. I knew I shouldn't have fucking got rid of that $2 bill. Something told me. I'm like, you know what? But it's just sitting there. It's like this. It's money sitting there. You will get the camera and the casket. We could try to do that, but I'm not sure how well that. I don't know. I was thinking more of a GoPro mounted on the casket so we could see all the movement. Thank you, Bachelor. You will have numerous funerals like St. George. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a good weekend. And I think I'll see you Monday. I don't know. The bike is not doing well, so I don't know what can happen, but we're going to find out. But hopefully, $2 bill available at the bank. Brand new, current issue. No. Don't get rid of a $2 bill. But we'll see you guys. Maybe we'll see you on the weekend if we do anything. We're supposed to do something Saturday, according to Angela. But if not, I'll see you guys hopefully Monday, and maybe we'll get by a bus. You know what? I'm not going to say that. Take that away. Because every time I say something, it happens. So, yeah. Nope. I'm done. Good night, everyone. Have a good weekend. Thanks for hanging out. I love you all, and make sure you hold on to them fucking $2 bills. Bye!